Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show.
Big Dog AC Show. We appreciate you listening. We've had a lot of fun doing this one. I mean, we have a new beer sponsor.
We do.
But we love Barcidius.
Yes.
That's family to us.
Yes, and Barcidius is still a sponsor also.
Yes, they are. But we got another one that stepped up and wanted to be a sponsor of the Big Dog AC Show.
Yes. They must know we like beer.
I think so. Conversion Brewing in Lebanon.
Yes. They're
It's fucking great.
We went in there. Yes, it's very good.
Yeah, it is.
We have, it's called Mission Stout. Okay, let me bring up my...
Yeah. AC's got the notes.
I got my notes, so let me bring up my notes. But yes, it's Mission Stout.
Yes.
It is... I wrote over that. It's 7% alcohol. Classic stout, flavors of coffee and chocolate.
And there's some history with that.
There is,
too.
and Matt came out and talked to us. He said it's an export stout, which means that in Ireland, back in the day, as we like to say, back in the day, they were taxed by the alcohol content. So the higher the alcohol content, the more they got taxed, right? So they would brew a lower alcohol content
to ship it out.
Well, no, they would brew for around town, kind of thing, to keep it in. So
they wouldn't get taxed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the higher alcohol content was exported. So people were trying to get the higher content, because it's more desirable. So they're trying to get the export beer. And so that's what this basically is what they would call an export stout. And it's between a regular stout and an imperial stout.
Pretty good.
It is very good. And you can definitely taste the chocolate. I really I know. See, exactly.
It's good.
You can definitely taste the chocolate and then also coffee.
Yes.
The bitterness of the coffee.
It's really good.
It is good.
We want to thank Matt at Conversion, Dakota at Conversion for taking care of us. And thank you for coming on board.
And while we were there, I had the blackberry pale ale.
You had a little different thing. AC tries stuff that I'm not going to try.
Well, I like stuff with the fruit. And I just like the fruity. So this was really good though.
Yeah.
And that one was 5%. And it's made with, the blackberries locally.
It was good.
It was very good. Yeah, and then also they have food there.
Yes.
So for people who don't know, this is the first time we're talking about Conversion, right?
Conversion, yeah.
So they have a wood fire grill oven, stove.
They have a lot of good stuff.
Yes, I'm totally screwing up. This is our first time with Conversion. Wood-fired oven.
No.
Wood-fired oven.
You're the reason we're kind of tipsy.
They are the reason we're tipsy.
Yeah, they are.
So they have a lot of pizzas.
Yes.
And then they also have appetizers and stuff. So I got some of the poppers, which are really good. So I'm eating those right now.
Yes.
And it's got, it's the jalapeno. It's not breaded like you would think a popper would be stuffed in.
Yeah.
But, they cut the jalapenos in half and then they filled it with the sweetened cream cheese and then bacon on top. And then they put it in the wood fire oven.
Good, huh?
It's very good.
Yeah, it is.
And you don't like the jalapenos.
No, I can't have it. That's how they say.
Yeah,
that's how they say jalapenos in Oregon.
Jalapenos. But I like them, and they are really good. I like the spicy with the sweet cream cheese, and then the bacon was really good on top.
Hey, C, did you get the memo of Razor Sharp Studios? Kind of ran it a little bit on Tom Brady last show.
A little bit, you did?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A lot.
So they sent the memo out and said I had to apologize.
Why, did Tom cry? Did he honestly listen to the show?
I don't know.
And
I think
he contacted Razor Sharp?
I think I got a little overboard with Tom, a little bit, what I was saying in the last show.
Uh-huh.
Cheater.
Well, you did.
You're a cheater.
You basically were talking about Tom Brady the whole time.
Yeah.
But before we fully get into that, thank you, Conversion, for jumping on board.
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Your beers are awesome. No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. Food's good too.
Yeah, the food's good. So we'll be doing it again soon. So,
yes.
Yeah. But let me get into Tom.
Okay, go. I thought you were supposed to be nice to Tom.
I'm not going to be nice to Tom. Come on, man. How is this going to be nice to Tom?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know what you're going to say.
I don't either. You got to do the other thing we do. What we're doing.
What other thing?
$3. You get in. You get to hear what it is.
Oh, the Patreon?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we have not completely set that up yet, but we will.
Yeah, we will.
And then when we do that,
you'll hear.
Then you'll really hear even more about Tom Brady and politics and everything else. So.
And what you're going to do stuff.
I think I'll get to say some stuff too. I might not be as mean and opinionated.
If we're doing the Patreon and I get mean and politics and eat stuff up, you're going to defend it?
No. Well, it depends on what it is. If I feel like I should defend it, then I will. But if I agree with you, then I'll just jump on board too, and then we'll both be really mean and it'll be negative. No, we're not.
Yeah, pay to see that, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But we'll probably do video too, right? I don't know if people want to. I don't know if they want to see us or not. I'm not sure about that.
Everybody was sad this week to find out that Bob Saget is no longer with us.
Which is crazy. He died at 65. I don't know. And they're saying that there's no foul play that they can see. No. And there's no drugs related or anything.
Man.
And someone was saying that it might have been a heart attack / stroke.
Right.
And then he passed away.
Right.
So, but, they haven't officially said. But he was only 65.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I work another job outside of the podcast.
You do?
And the radio stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
And a lot of the guys smoke and they just, vape and they're vaping hard. And I'm just thinking that cannot be healthy. I just don't think it's healthy.
A lot of people vape. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't.
I don't either. No.
But with Bob Saget, he was in Orlando.
How the fuck do we get into vaping?
I don't know. You brought it up. Right. He was in Orlando. And the thing is that he just started, I think he had done 2 of the beginning of his comedy tour. He was booked until June. So it's like, my God.
Well, they said that he was laying in bed, sleeping, and he passed away.
So I know that they opened the room,
right?
Security, I think, opened the room, and then they saw him there, and that's when they called the cops and all that stuff. So so he was in bed, that's the way to go. That's how I'd want to go.
I mean, if I was gonna go, I'd want to go, naked in the bed.
By yourself,
stroking my, just dying.
That's
slowly.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I either want to go in my sleep, or I want to get blown up or something humongous, some big explosion. Yeah. This big. Oh, what happened? Yeah. Oh, AC blew up. Oh my God! Really?
Oh my God! She did.
Yeah. So those are the 2 ways I would want to go.
Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening.
Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Bigdog and AC Show podcast.
If you want to see what we're up to, you should really follow our social media. Search for the Bigdog and AC Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Hey, check it out. Here's the deal.
Hey.
Well, here's the deal.
Here's the deal, everybody.
Playoffs.
It is the playoffs for the National Football League in the USA.
I am surprised the Steelers are in this deal.
Me too, because like we talked about last week, we said that they had 5 different things that had to happen, and all the things happened.
They did.
It's what?
The Raiders and the Chargers were going to tie just to get in. Yeah. But that didn't happen, so that was crazy.
Well, that would have been stupid for them to tie. But
I'm sure the NFL would have been like, what's going on next year?
Yeah, well, that's
not going to happen next year.
They just had to not tie, and then, Jacksonville had to beat the Colts, which was like, what? And they did. Yeah. So it was like, they
how
should
the fuck's
have
that happen? Hey, Carson Wentz, how does that rookie beat you? He's making Subway sandwich commercials.
There's no words. His long hair must have just finally kicked in, I guess, for the Jaguars. So finally, Samson has come.
He's not a savage.
I don't know. I didn't say savage. I said Samson.
He's not a sandwich.
Oh, sandwich. I said Samson.
AC's already on a roll. Here we go.
I said Sam. I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah. Which is usual, that we don't know what we're talking about.
So we talked about this earlier. You kind of jacked your back up a little bit. and you're starting to feel a little better, and we're good that you're doing that.
So we're not going to talk about the playoffs anymore.
No, we're done.
Okay, we're done. Because I had all the teams I was going to say, but that's all right. We don't have to.
You don't want to do it.
Okay, we don't have to.
You're a Bears fan. You can't possibly make a great prediction.
I have no horse in the game. I'll say that right now.
No.
I got nothing in the race or whatever.
We're not going to talk.
I got nothing. If the Steelers make it to the Super Bowl, we will talk about it. How about that? No, because of course there's going to be like 10 billion things that have to happen for that. But who knows? That could happen. Ben has signed some contract with the devil.
Yes.
Or some voodoo shit. Yeah. Because it's his last season.
He's still fucking
and
doing
he's
it,
like, I'm going to make it to the last fucking game of the whole thing. And so he's still in it. So
earlier, we took a break in between the segments here because my brother called.
Okay.
And
yes.
And we've been trying to get my brother on the show for a while.
And you secretly recorded everything.
No. I told him that. He called, and we stopped the show for a minute, and he called. So I was like, dude, I've been secretly recording you. What? No fucking way.
After that, he basically was like silent.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck?
I'm not going to say another fucking word
I'm not gonna say it.
after that.
It was hilarious, man. It was funny. But we had a chance to talk to my brother a little bit, and that was really cool. So
yes. Welcome, brother.
Yes. Well,
I don't know.
Brother.
I mean,
yeah.
And you were going to say my bad back?
I was saying it. Your bad back.
And I interrupted you.
Fucked yourself up a little bit. And when your back goes, as everybody knows, it's horrible. It hurts.
Hurts a lot.
Yeah. So AC was actually counting on me to get her out of the bed, help her out a little bit. Mm-hmm. She'll never admit to Big Dog helping her, but
I admitted that.
When?
Because to somebody I talked to earlier.
Who?
What do you mean who? Who? No, but I hurt my back, and I actually re-aggravated this that happened a year ago. 2 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, well, once you hurt your back,
I could not even get out of bed. I mean, you had to like help roll me over to get me out of it, and it hurt so bad, like I couldn't even walk to the bathroom. I mean, it was, and so I re-aggravated that. I'm feeling better now.
Yes.
But been laying around, and then finally, we got conversion,
kills
and
the pain.
then so now I'm pretty numb from the forehead down. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Maybe my hair down because I don't know if I'm being able to function or talk or anything. But so
conversion
that
took
was
care of the pain.
Yes.
Yeah,
so thanks, conversion.
So earlier today, I found out.
What'd you find out?
And it kind of made me feel, how you feel kind of that
disgusted and
not disgusted. Not disgusted. It made me feel like, the love is in the air. I found out today that Machine Gun Kelly proposed to Megan Fox.
Well, congratulations to them.
And then I found out that Travis Barker proposed to Kourtney
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Yes, well, congratulations to them also.
That's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
And like I said before, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, I'm wondering what color nail polish Machine Gun Kelly's going to have at their wedding.
Yeah.
And how is Megan Fox even going to have a dress on? She'll probably have like a little handkerchief that's like her wedding gown. Because she likes to be practically naked. In all of her shit.
You do too. You don't wear shoes.
I do too, but not at my wedding. I didn't. I actually had the dress on.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But she just likes to go. But honestly, if I had a body like hers, I'd probably be walking around outside naked too.
Nah.
Yeah,
really?
Sure, why not? Fucking, she's hot.
Man.
And her body, she's had how many kids, and she still looks really good.
Right.
But also, she's probably got the ego to match it. So...
you know what? Probably. I mean, everybody's in the limelight.
Yes.
All the tabloids and all the movies and whatever. These four are in this limelight right now. Mm-hmm. So,
well, I actually read something. I don't know if it's true or not because it's not like a, peer-reviewed source.
Right.
Being a scientist, peer-reviewed. So, this is not peer-reviewed. This is just something I read. But a relative of Megan Fox said that once I think it was after Jennifer's Body, so when she became really big and stuff.
That's when
popular.
She did. Yeah.
Okay, so she went to a family function and brought headshots and autographed it for her family. Like that was some big deal that she gave them as gifts, that she brought headshots to the family function.
So she's egotistical?
Yes, that's what they're saying. They're like, I don't fucking want your headshot, bitch. You know? So I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Do you think Machine Gun Kelly, his fingernails?
Well, you had made a point about his fingernails before.
What if he picks his nose?
And I said about him wiping his ass.
That's gonna hurt.
Those things are super pointy. I don't even let my nails get that way.
They're like 3 inches.
Yeah.
Did you see them when they connect their nails together?
Oh, brother. Whatever.
Fucking love, AC. That's love.
I know people are doing this like to look cool, look rock and roll, look edgy,
right,
for all these big benefits and these big events and stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, is that comfortable? That cannot be. And so how do you live your life like every time you walk out the door, you're wearing leather, you're wearing all these big nails, you're dyeing your tongue black like
AC,
he did. You know, you have all these earrings.
AC, they're millionaires.
I know.
And I don't know how they're millionaires.
Well,
but they're millionaires.
So you're a millionaire.
And they're that's what they do. They're gonna do the trend.
So they're basically foregoing comfort.
They don't care
to keep up the persona that they're trying to sell.
And then they get back into their little mansion.
And then they're probably fucking wearing sweats.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't take showers.
Nah.
They're just lounging around.
Yeah.
See, that's the way I would be all the time I went outside. If I had $1 million, if I was a millionaire, popular, doing whatever, I would not want to do all that. What?
First off, I'd take care of your mom and your dad if I was a millionaire.
Okay, well, after taking care of everybody, and I still have $1 million.
Yeah.
And I'm still a millionaire. And I'm still making money.
You got $1 million left.
I only have $1 million left?
But you said you're $1 million.
I invest half of it so I keep getting dividends from that. That's what I do. I want money to keep coming in.
We take care of our family. If we hit a big old lottery,
after
the government, local government butt fucks the hell out of us, I'm gonna actually take that money and take care of my family.
Okay, but that's not my point. My point is...
What the fuck is your point?
My point is, if you're already a millionaire and you have money, you're not worried about anybody else. You're wealthy and you don't have to worry about it.
So we don't have to do nothing.
Wait. You don't have to do anything. You're wealthy. Yeah. Why are you going to put yourself through all the hassle of making sure you have 3 spiked belts on, 3 leather jackets, you got 2 scarves, you got 10 million earrings, piercing, your hair is all spiked. You know, why are you fucking doing that?
You've already made it.
You've made it already. I would not want to continue. Like, okay, so we'll say Lady Gaga. How about that?
Oh, you know what?
Every time.
Before you start on her.
No, what?
Before you start on her.
What?
She's a classic. I mean, she's great.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not saying she's not.
Yeah.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, when she first started, I thought, when Snacks really liked her, and I was like, oh my God, I don't like this music. But she has a wonderful voice, and she is very, very talented.
So you just you just age yourself with Snacks.
Yeah, I did. But I'm not saying taking anything away from her with that. But she still goes over the top with some of this stuff, and it's kind of like, how comfortable are you to walk from even just from your limo to the inside of the building wearing like 10-inch platform spiked heels, little mini skirts, or 10 layers of clothes. She's either one or the other.
That's the way. That's your what hair's she does.
Down. I know, but how is that comfortable? You're telling me that's you? That's how you are? I mean, I would not even fucking bother with that shit.
After you're
I'd be done.
Fuck
yeah. I'd show up in sweats in my interview. Yeah, I got sweats on. I got my flip-flops on.
And then you put your platforms and go to the show.
No, I won't put platforms on. No. I'll have somebody carry me before I put platforms on. If I got money, why am I going to walk in the show?
That's
but
beautiful.
I'll be comfortable and I'll be wearing what I want. How
That's
about that?
right.
How about that?
Hey,
Hey,
AC watched a movie.
hey.
There is going to be a movie review.
It's AC's movie review!
So before I start with my movie review, so this time I didn't say this is AC. So just before I start with my movie review, I want to say Hotel Transylvania Transformania came out this weekend on Amazon Prime Video.
But it's not the same.
Well, we found out that someone else is voicing Dracula. Well, Brian Hull, when I had looked it up, because I haven't watched it yet. We have not watched it yet.
No.
So I'm not going to comment on it. I think it's going to be really cute and funny and stuff, but have not watched it yet. But when I had looked it up originally, it said that Brian Hull was voicing Dracula instead of Adam Sandler. So I don't know if he's going to... Oh, you know what? He could be voicing the human part of Dracula. And Adam Sandler could be doing the Dracula vampire part. I'm not sure.
I don't know. But, I'm not going to watch it unless Adam Sandler's doing the main guy.
Well, so I'll have to watch it, and then I will let you know. Because, oh, shit. I just deleted my IMDb page right now. I'm doing it. But I will let you know, because I do want to watch it, because I think it's going to be really funny. And I do want to watch it, because all the monsters are supposed to be transformed into humans, so they all look funky. And then you can actually see the Invisible Man. And then, like, like the Egyptian guy is or I don't know, did they ever really say what his name is? I'm not sure, but he looks like some old Egyptian kid. It's so it looks pretty funny, so I am looking forward to seeing how that turns out. So now I'm trying to look up the movie that I had watched, and I deleted, or I closed out the page that had IMDb on it. So here we go. I'm going to try to find it. Okay. Here it comes. Okay, here we go. So this is called The Wasteland. I saw it on Netflix, and this says it's from 2021. TVMA, which again, why are these things TVMA? Have we lowered the standards for TVMA? Honestly, because these movies I'm watching, and I'm choosing them partly because of their rating and because of their descriptions and all this bullshit. And when I get into these movies, they are not TVMA. What is TVMA about this shit? And so it's driving me crazy, because it's really kind of deceiving. And that's my little deal with the ratings, people. So this is supposedly drama, horror, mystery. And then also on Netflix, it called it supernatural horror, something like that. So I was like, I was hopeful that something major was going to be going on. Oh, and there's suicide and gore and whatever. So first of all, there was no gore. Second of all, there was one suicide. And that was basically it. So from IMDb, the tranquil lives of a family isolated from the rest of society are disturbed by a terrifying creature, testing the ties that bind them together. So this is a husband and wife and their young son. I don't know how old he is. He looks like he might be, I don't know, 10 or 11 or whatever. And this is a movie. This is a Spanish movie from Spain. So I watched it with the British English voiceover. And then eventually I figured out to put the subtitles on, because apparently the movie was too loud and Big Dog told me to turn it down. So I finally figured out to put the subtitles on, because I could not hear shit, because everybody was talking so fucking quiet. And another thing, and I have talked about this before, what is the deal with having all this fucking black screen where you cannot fucking see what is going on in this movie? They're in the middle of this basically wasteland, and it's just them in this little hut that they've built. And it's a nice little 2-bedroom kind of deal. Oh, Big Dog has something to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to listen to this in my headset for like a good 30 minutes. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think she does a great analysis of the movie she watches.
Yeah, I try.
No, don't agree with me. Just let me get this done.
Okay.
And I mean, she really, really looks at all of it. The characters, of what this movie is. I mean, I'm sure after 10 minutes into it, you're probably kind of wondering what's going on. But AC just really looks at the movies and really understands the actors and actresses and just it's pretty cool. So if you get more into what she's doing, it's just really good. So go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. I try.
Yeah.
I try.
No, but you really do. But
I
you
try.
really analyze the movie.
I'm trying.
You really do. So how many beers you give it?
I'm not there yet.
All right.
I'm not there yet. So it's these, father, husband, wife, son, right? Living and they have this area boundary off, from the rest of what?
I just got you another beer.
Okay, thank you.
Right there.
Thank you so much. Okay.
It's got to be somebody's birthday.
Yeah, of
somewhere.
course. Okay, so they have all this stuff. They have like this boundary that you're not supposed to cross over because it's basically supposed to be a wasteland, I guess. So they have their little homestead there, and they have some of these things that are supposed to, I believe, ward off like evilness. Because in the beginning, you're not sure what the fuck is going on. They're basically just living out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just the family, whatever. And you can tell that the mother is very overprotective and indulgent of the son. The father is trying to get the son to, I don't know, I don't want to say man up, but they're in a homestead. You're gonna have to kill your animals and eat them to survive. You're trying to do this certain stuff, you're trying to just take care of the homestead because he's trying to teach the son to do that so that the mother doesn't have to. Okay. So the son, he doesn't really want to. He has a big connection with his rat. They have rabbits and they have some sheep and stuff. So he doesn't want to kill any of the rabbits, which I totally understand. And honestly, I'm glad I'm not on the homestead because I don't want to have to do that. I probably would if I had to, I suppose, to survive, but I don't want to. So he had a very strong connection with these rabbits. And the father was trying to help him get used to killing some of these animals so that they can eat and survive. And then the mother is coming in saying, well, he doesn't want to do that yet, and he's too young, and the father's like, well, no, he has to learn how to do it. Go ahead, Big Dog.
No. It's come on, man. I don't want to kill nothing ever.
Well, yes, but we still eat chicken. We still eat steak.
I know. I hate like chopping up the Christmas tree. It's bad.
Oh, I do too. I don't even like killing bugs that much.
No, the cat, Rock and Roll Kitty, kill a fucking bug.
Oh, she'll kill anything that's flying around
and eat it.
And she would kill lizards, and I would feel bad because she wouldn't fully. Well, sometimes she would fully kill them, and sometimes she wouldn't. So I would feel bad if they're still alive, and I would put them out of their misery and then bury them.
Okay, back to the movie.
Okay,
review.
That's what I would do. So I'm not saying that.
And she's killing shit.
I would not love to kill a rabbit that I've raised as my own kind of thing. But they're in a homestead. There is nothing else around them. Like, they can't just go to the store and buy a steak. So what they have on their farm is what they have to eat. So They had a garden, and then, like I say, they had some sheep, and then they had rabbits, and so they had some chickens. So I mean, that's kind of what you have to work with, right? Because everything else is somewhat barren, and I don't understand why they are there. So, but then they have this weird, like, ominous thing, like you can't cross past these things that they have. They look like scarecrows almost, but they're just kind of like posted up there.
So was it a scary movie?
To me, no. And honestly, if someone watches this and tells me it's scary, well, first of all, tell me it's scary. If you think it's scary to you, because
why?
Yeah. Because the first, I don't know, this was like an hour and a half, and once again, it's an hour and 15 minutes too long. The best shit comes at the end.
Yeah.
So some of these movies I'm watching, it's so long and so boring. But in the beginning, like I say, the father's trying to do this, and the mother just keeps stepping in, like, no, he doesn't want to do. No, not this, not right now. And you can see that the father's kind of feels like he's left out. It's the mother and the son that are like really close, and the dad's kind of like, what the fuck am I doing here kind of thing.
Right.
So then, and he's the dad's always like staring out beyond the boundary, right? Okay, staring out beyond the boundary, and you don't know why until a little bit into it. Then he kind of tells a story, and he explains. So his explanation is that when he was younger, he had a sister, and the sister saw this thing called a monster that they were calling was a monster.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe her. And of course,
it's like I know. Yeah. Monster.
Of course, he doesn't believe her like usual. And I believe she ends up killing herself. Because anyways, so of course the son doesn't know that until later on in the movie.
Is this a new movie?
Yes. Well, from 2021, last year. So yes.
So I mean,
like relatively new.
You want to give it away?
Well, that's not really fully given. That's not really.
You're like 3/4 away.
Well, even in the description it says that there's a monster. There's something there. So then there's there's a little river that runs through there. So they see there's a boat that's coming through, and there's a guy that's there, and it looks like he's just been beaten to shit, right? And his gun has no more bullets, and so he has.
I know a guy.
He has a knife.
Yeah.
And it looks like he tries to kill himself or whatever. So then the dad takes it, and he's all, "Oh, I'm going to heal his wounds." Like, okay, weird, but okay.
Yeah.
So he brings him in, and so this happens within the first 30 minutes. So this made me think that maybe there's going to be some action going on, right?
Right.
Because the guy, he somehow. I don't know even where he was in the house, because I guess they were trying to heal him or whatever. He's there, all bandaged up. He gets a gun, and he kills himself. Okay, and it's not funny, but it's funny the way they show him after he kills himself. He's laying on the floor, and like the top half of his head is gone.
Damn.
It's just like this big hole, and like they throw some pieces of meat on the ground, like that's supposed to be his brain.
That's it.
And then there's like blood all over. It's like, what? It's just
so.
And the guy though never tells them what happened, what's going on. He just points out into the wilderness, the wasteland or whatever.
Oh yeah. And
then grabs a gun, and they think he's gonna like shoot them. And he ends up killing himself, and then that's it. So he doesn't fucking say what happened, why he, what's going on, what scared him, what.
1 to 5. What do you got?
I'm gonna wait 1 second. I'm not gonna say that yet.
All right.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yep. There's the bus crossing, and then bus came.
I really believe that's the only gore that's in this fucking movie, because then the dad finally decides that he's going to. This is so stupid too. Apparently they have like one horse. So the dad decides to take the body of this guy who kills himself to the guy's family.
And there's a horse.
He leaves he takes the dead body, puts it on the horse, and then he's riding. So he's going to cross this boundary and go into the wasteland to take this body back to the wife and son. Yeah, the wife and son of this guy who killed himself. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. That's the stupidest fucking thing that I have ever seen. It's like, just bury him and just be done. Be done. Yeah. Be done. What do you don't know where this guy's from. Are you just going to randomly ride around and say, "Hey, is this the guy?" I mean, you're going to show it to everybody.
Hey, I got a guy here.
Yeah. He blew his head off. Do you know who he is? Yeah. So that was so fucking stupid. So then he leaves. And so you don't know how many days go by, but it looks like a lot, because they start counting them, like putting little marks in the wood and stuff. So as this starts, days go by. Yeah. They're running out of food. There's this big, humongous storm that takes out all of their vegetables. They had lettuce, corn, all that, everything, wheat, everything's gone. Okay. So the only thing they have left are these bunnies, the meats that they have there. And the kid doesn't want to kill anybody. So they're kind of going through like a starvation thing. But what really pissed me off about this movie is that this kid, when the parents are trying to tell him to do something, His name's Diego. They just constantly, Diego, no, you need this. Diego, you need this. And he just does not listen.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's like, fucking Diego, why didn't you fucking listen? There's like only 2 other people here. Why are you not listening to anybody? So he's just a boy that does not listen. And then they keep, he's mama, and then Diego. It's just, this is like the whole Titanic thing, Rose, Jack thing. I just got tired of hearing their names. I just got tired of it. It's like, can we do some other dialogue besides Diego, mama? I got completely tired of it. So ultimately, Dad, I'm gonna spoilers this time, guys. Spoilers this time.
What's the name of the movie?
This is called The Wasteland. But when you look on IMDb, it's called The Beast, and then it's like a Spanish name for Wasteland.
Yeah.
So the dad never comes back. Okay, but his bag ends up being thrown at the front door. So the creature that is out there, you do end up kind of seeing the creature. So they're not like imagining anything. The mom, who is super overindulgent with the boy in the beginning, not wanting him to do anything and keep him innocent and stuff. By the end of the movie, she's calling him cowardly. She's trying to get him to buck up to, take this gun and go out there and try to shoot that thing. And, if it comes to it, you got to stab him. She's trying to show him where to stab. And she's getting mad at him. She slaps him in the face. The kid's like, what? Doesn't know how to handle it because mom went 180 on this kid. Yeah. And he does not know how to deal with it.
Wow.
So she kind of went crazy. Of course, they're like starving already. And then this creature is coming to the place, to the house. And there is the creature. You see him. So I don't know how supernatural. It actually looked more like one of those alien things. It was like a super tall creature, super thin, tall, long arms and stuff. Don't know what he wants. Don't know anything. Nothing really gets fucking answered. Yep. And this movie sucks hardcore. So I'm giving this a 2 out of 5. I'm still giving it a 2 because there was some suspense kind of in it. Yeah. But it really sucked.
Wow.
How about that?
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. I probably should have given it less, but
I saw a little bit of it. It's like a little minuscule of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even like.
But it wasn't even scary. I know you have to watch this stuff, but I wouldn't even. No, this was a dumb movie. This was just like The Hole, where it was like fucking bullshit. And if anybody has seen The Wind, that movie sucked too.
I've been listening to The Wind for about 30 minutes.
Well, okay, I'm not even going to talk about The Wind. No. If you've seen it, if you've seen The Wind, you know what I'm talking about. How about I say that? Yeah. If you know it, you know it. How about that?
AC in the house. She's always going to be in the house. That's just the fucking way it is.
I am, and I'm long-winded. So.
Yeah, she'll just let her go. Let her fly.
This movie sucked, though.
It was horrible. We appreciate Conversion Brewery being a part of what we do.
Yes, thank you, Conversion.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much, Dakota. We love you guys, man.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
It was awesome.
Did we get it all? Yeah, we got it.
I think we got everything that we were gonna say. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Our hearts and our prayers go out. Bob Saget's family.
That's a shock.
Great guy, man. Appreciate that guy too, as well. Big Dog AC Show. We'll see you next time around.
Thank you.